The Waazapp project began as a class assignment to create a business or a marketing plan.
We actually all met in a marketing theory class under Professor Chris DeNovi, who gave us a project to develop a product and then market it.
And a group of us get together and we start brainstorming on a project to do.
We wanted to figure out what's something we all have in common as a group so we can get equally engaged in the product.
We'd have these small group meetings and we'd sit there and we'd talk through, what are the challenges of this project? And they'd see a challenge and they'd work through how to solve that challenge.
These people were quite obviously high performers, and they were the kind of people that you'd want to collaborate with.
So we came up with a fitness app, which was so much fun. We walked through all the steps of how we would develop it, to how we would create it and market it, how we would fund it, all of those steps. And then by the end of the class, we actually decided, hey, we did all this work and all this research, how about we try to make this thing real?
It would have been foolish for us to just leave it there and not actualize on it.
They decided not to stop at the end of the class. They took it that step further, they honed their business idea, they kept on working with their professors.
They began to see that this thing that they were creating and molding really did have an opportunity to be a successful business.
We just said, let's make sure that we do something that's above and beyond.
We spent so many hours, late night hours together working on different elements, brainstorming new ideas.
We did have to get together on some very late nights.
They did a SWOT analysis to look at the strengths and weaknesses, and they saw that this really was filling a niche and could be profitable.
We came back, we presented it to the class, and it was fantastic. They loved it, the class loved it, the teacher loved it.
And by doing quality work, they ended up with a real product. So they took it to the next logical step.
In January of 2012, we incorporated Waazapp, and we have now launched our first app called Socially Fit, and you can find it on the iTunes store. You can download it on your iPhone.
That's really how we were born, through the class itself, through what CLU did for us in saying, okay, go forward and explore your own ideas.
I believe that what connects all of our professional tracks is that entrepreneurial spirit that we try to instill into all of our students.
That's what I'm looking to teach them, how to look at these real world problems and come up with a solution that allows you to create a successful business.